Hi, Assalamualaikum. I'm Nur Azumah binti Azmi. First, I will introduce the company that our group chose, which is Top Glove. Top Glove Corporation Berhad was founded in Malaysia in 1991 by Tan Sri Dr. Lim Wee Chai. At the time, it consists of a single factory with a single glove production line. Top Glove has since expanded to become the largest world producer in the world. It delivers life-saving gloves in every corner of the world, with operations in Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, China, the United States, Germany, and Brazil, accounting for 26% of the global market for rubber gloves. Top Glove has 2,000 customers, 812 production lines, 50 facilities, and 195 countries that it exports to of November 2021. In addition to manufacturing rubber gloves in Malaysia, Top Glove is also an industry leader in producing face masks, dental dams, and other products. Tan Sri Dr. Lim Wee Chai, the company founder, is significantly responsible for the company's worldwide success and recognition. He is the company's visionary and driving force and has grown the company into a surrounding global success in a relatively short period. Next, Top Glove's vision is ensuring safe human protection globally. Meanwhile, its mission is to be your world-class partner in gloves and healthcare products. And the last one, Top Glove's value are customer satisfaction, quality of life, and world-class manufacturing.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Wanatika binti Wan Ismail. A company with compensation and benefits will engage employee to stay with them, same as Top Glove, which provide compensation and benefits to its employee. By referring to the official website of Top Glove, that company offers a compensation package that includes base wages, income protection, employee safety and health, accommodation, and retirement plan. First, the base salary. Base salary is amount of money a salaried employee regularly earn before any addition or deduction are applied to their earning. In other words, any overtime, bonuses, and other benefits such as allowance and insurance are not included in base salary. In Top Glove, the employee will receive at least minimum basic salary of RM1,500. Top Glove set pays to its employee in accordance with the Malaysian Labour Law on wages. The employee's take-home income, however, is greater than RM1,600 each month. Salaries are never withheld from employees, and payments are always paid on schedule. In addition, during this COVID-19 pandemic, Top Glove made an ex gratia payment to its workers in appreciation of their contribution to company. Ex gratia payment is addition to the workers' yearly bonus, which are performance incentive. The ex gratia payment is solely based on the workers' performance, and their years of service started range from 0.15 to 0.7 months. Secondly is income protection. Top Glove enhanced its private retirement scheme PRS for its employee. Top Glove able to make contribution for its employee using iFast integrated online platform. The company support employees' retirement years through this initiative as a proof that employees are also part of the growing Top Glove family. This is also an initiative for attract and retaining new and existing talent. Next is the Top Glove provide decent accommodation and facilities for their workers. Based with labour law, Malaysian Labour Authorities has allowed monthly deductions amounting to RM60, which is RM10 for insurance under the Foreign Worker Hospitalisation and Surgical Insurance Scheme, and another RM50 is for accommodation. However, Top Glove provide its own medical clinics which give free medical checkups, consultation, and medication for employees. They do not need to deduct their monthly salary. Not just that, Top Glove provide decent accommodation with proper facilities and space to all workers. All accommodation is provided with cooking facilities except for one hostel, but at this hostel there is 24 hours canteen which offers 2 types of cuisine. In addition, this accommodation provide various of convenience things such as a barber shop, prayer hall, mini market, ATM, and laundry. Lastly, Top Glove give rewards based on performance. It provides all of its staff with competitive performance award based on performance moderation and calibrated results. Structured connections exist between the performance management system and the various forms of pay benefits, which include both short and long-term elements. In addition to contributions to a private retirement scheme (PRS), employees get performance incentive (PI), annual increment (AI), Market Adjustment MA, Employee Share Option Schemes ESOS, or Employee Share Grant Plans ESGP, and other benefits. For annual increment and market adjustment, the company pays attractive incentive in every January as appreciation to their employees' work and dedication towards their company. Top Glove also give qualified employees the choice to convert 50% or 100% or their performance-based reward into employee stock option ESOS for long-term benefit. Not just that, Top Glove also offer performance-based share scheme entitlements such as ESOS and ESGP as a long-term reward. All staff are given this opportunity to have a share in company, but this share scheme option not available to foreign worker and local worker at the lower level. Instead, they have reward called ex gratia.
In this slide is about the pay level of Top Glove and its strategy. There are three common pay level policies that are typically used by an organization, which are lead pay level policy, pay with competition, and lag pay level policy. When pay rates are higher than competitors, this is referred to as a lead pay level policy. Next, pay with competition is when the company's pay rates are matched with the competitors. The last one is the lag pay level policy, which describes the situation in which a company pay rates are lower than those of its competitors. Top Glove consistently demonstrates ethical labor practices, which means it complies continuously with Malaysian labor authorities regarding wage payment. Following the laws governing employment in Malaysia, Top Glove provides its workers with a basic wage of 1,200 per month, which has been increased to 1,500 per month. This indicates that the company Top Glove utilizes pay with competition as its strategy for determining pay levels for its employees. It is common practice for companies to use a compensation approach known as a pay with competition or match to the market strategy. This strategy involves setting pay levels concerning those already existent in the marketplace. By matching the pay rates, the company maintains a comparable compensation structure to those of its competitors. Thus, the company ensures that it will continue to have the ability to recruit and retain the most skilled workers in the industry. Although this strategy enables employers to have better control over labor costs, it also has the potential to put employers in a position where they have to play catch-up, which necessitates more significant adjustment to the compensation structure in environments where there is a shortage of labor. Why does Top Glove emphasize pay with competitive strategy? It is because it's crucial to have positive workplace environment. The ability of Top Glove to pay a salary comparable to that of other similar jobs in the area might have an effect on the level of pleasure an employee derives from their work. If employees at Top Glove believe that they are being compensated appropriately, they might more likely to remain engaged and go above and beyond to assist the company in accomplishing its objectives. Therefore, a competitive payment structure can also lead to low employee turnover, great morale, and an overall positive atmosphere in the workplace.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Izzatu Syafiqah binti Rozaidi. Pay mix is the ratio of base pay to variable depending on the sector, the nature of the product or service, the salesperson, and complexity of individual sale. Compensation received by an employee is based on their performance, and the employer reserves the right not to offer any compensation if they do not achieve the goals set by the company. Variable pay can help and increase the morale of employees to perform their duties as well as possible and subsequently achieve company goals. Most employees are more motivated and retained if they are given a balanced pay mix. The majority of organizations establish a pay mix ratio that combines fixed income and commissions. There are 4 pay mix strategies that are normally being used by an organization, which are performance driven, market match, work-life balance, and security. The basic wages that Top Glove pay its employee is determined by the laws outlined in the Malaysian Labour Law on wages. Companies are permitted to deduct 60 ringgit from employee salaries, which includes 10 ringgit for insurance under the Foreign Worker Hospitalisation and Surgical Insurance Scheme and 50 ringgit for accommodations, in accordance with the provision of the law published by the Malaysian Labour Authorities. All Top Glove staff members and employees also given free medical care, consultation and medication at the company's on-site clinics. Top Glove provide all of their employees with competitive performance rewards based on performance moderation and optimized results. The Top Glove performance management system is strictly connected to different forms of pay and benefits, which combine short and long-term elements. In addition, contribution to a private retirement scheme (PRS) fund, employees receive performance incentive (PI), annual increments (AI), or market adjustment (MA), employees share option scheme (ESOS), or employee share grant plans (ESGP). Every January, Top Glove offers all of its employees attractive performance incentives as a gratitude their hard work and dedication. The amount each employee will receive depends on both their performance and the company's financial results. For a long-term advantage, Top Glove provide qualified employees with an alternative to converting 50% or 100% of their performance incentive to an employee share option scheme (ESOS). To stay competitive in the market, Top Glove employees also receive annual salary increase with percentage increase based on performance. As long-term incentive to keep performing employees, Top Glove also offers performance-based share scheme entitlement around the middle of the year, such as Employee Stock Option Scheme (ESOS). In addition to the required Employee Provident Fund (EPF), Top Glove also provide private retirement plan as an additional retirement investment option for high achiever. To help employees build up their PRS savings and better prepare for retirement, the company will contribute an additional percentage on the top of the employee monthly salary with a vesting period. It acts as a motivational tool for key employees to stay on board and support the expansion of the business.
So, I will continue with pay structures of Top Glove and its strategy. What is pay structure? In human resource, a pay structure is a method for determining how much each person and job function should be paid depending on how valuable they are to the company and also how well they perform their duties. There are numerous techniques for determining and dividing employees' compensation for each type of pay structures, each with pros and cons of their own. Each pay grade is often framed by a minimum and maximum compensation amount in pay structures, which include salary range for each pay grade. All organizations design their pay structures by analyzing both internal and also external salary data. So for sure, every organization has their own way to construct a pay structure. As we all know, the pay structures is very important to support the organization strategy, to support workflow, and also it can motivate workers to work effectively. And internal pay structures can be defined in three ways, which is the number of level of work, the pay that differentiate between the level, and also the criteria that have been used to determine the differences of pay levels. Among the criteria are including content, values, and also job and person-based structures. As for the study, Top Glove workers are paid based on their job-based structures. The employment-based salary structures is a salary payment made on a compensation factors that had been determined by the job, Or to put in another way, the duties of a job and occasionally the working environment dictates its pay. It is based on a hierarchical organizational structures, which is the organizational structures for most organizations. It is similarly with Top Glove Company. They hire employees according to their respective hierarchy and job scope. It's starting from the highest position, such as engineer, manager, management associate, and others, up to subordinate employees. For example, operators, packers, truck drivers, and so on. So, Top Glove provides its employee with a base income of Rm1,200 per month, which complies with Malaysian labour regulation on wages. The employees' take-home income, however, is greater than Rm1,600 each month. According to the Indeed website, they list the average salary on Top Glove according to the various categories. Among them, the average salary of employees from loading and stocking division is between Rm1,600 up to 2,200 respectively. Apart from that, in the installation and maintenance section, as an operator with a salary of Rm1,889 per month, and many more. As already mentioned, the rates of pay set is depend on the duties and also knowledge of the employee itself. So through that, it can be concluded that the pay structures used by Top Glove Company is based on a job-based structure. Lastly, a good pay structure will make employees satisfied with the compensation that they deserve based on the work that they have done. So I think that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Next, I will explain on software or application use, specifically in compensation and benefits. Top Glove is using PayScale in order to compensate the Top Glove Corporation Berhad's employees. PayScale is an American compensation software and information organization which assists employers with overseeing compensation and benefits, and workers comprehend their value in the gig market. It was established by Joe Giordano and John Jeffrey. PayScale was created to assist employers and organizations with getting precise, continuous data on work market pay. While PayScale began by publicly supporting pay information from workers to drive its items for managers, its software as a service contributions have developed to permit organizations to use different compensation and benefits information sources. PayScale enables Top Glove's employers and managers with the essential force of pay by conveying information, administrations, and programming to get pay right. This helps them to obtain a source of salary data, and no other source comes close to providing nuanced and detailed data in making compensation to every employee. PayScale enthusiastically advocates reasonableness and correspondence so the organizations can get pay right by wiping out holes in lack of attitude, race, or variety. It illustrates that PayScale is not biased in making compensation and distributes them evenly regardless of gender, race, and religion. PayScale also has an advanced innovation such as current, applicable, and approved information and undeniable level associations. The innovations are making PayScale more organized and simple for everyone. According to the Top Glove Corporation Berhad, they use PayScale because it is a more straightforward wellspring of truth. This is to avoid any dissatisfied and biased compensation to the employees. PayScale posts position in view of the compensable elements that genuinely mirror your work, not speculations made by customary reviews. Other than that, it made employers confident with the pay decisions that they have made. In the present market, it is turning out to be progressively challenging to benchmark positions the manner in which we used to. PayScale provides the information to shield and make sense of employer pay choices. This is to avoid any misunderstanding among employers and employees in the future. PayScale is committed by giving truth arrangements, administrations, and items that set the norm for cutthroat remuneration rehearsals. Normalize information and think about information, making sure that the right positions are matched to industry orders, deciphering information to business guidelines.
In short, compensation and benefits are vital to human resource management in every company. It is essential to make employees to have motivation to achieve more based on their performance and achievement. Other than that, compensation and benefits also play an urgent part in drawing in and holding top ability. Albeit the particular pay parts presented by an organization will shift contingent upon the association size and industry. This is important to the company to have a top talent in their company rather than letting them go to another company who offers better compensation and benefits. Top Glove is one of the most successful and well-known companies in the world due to the effectiveness of human resource management activities implementation. Top Glove provides many career growth opportunities, work-life balance, zero harm program and benefits for employees. This made Top Glove one of the biggest companies in the world. Top Glove also provide 3 months maternity leave, 2 days paternity leave, allowance if working on Saturday, and more. All of these benefits are attracting talents, especially top talent, to keep working in Top Glove Corporation Berhad. Top Glove-based compensation likewise meets the necessities of the Employment Law Act 1995, under which the public authority reported that the base compensation is 1,500 ringgit, and they stick to the allowance of EPF and SOCSO quite well. Next is recommendations. Firstly, language barriers for foreign workers. Top Glove is recognized to have been faster to embrace a complete reasonable level of effort for overseeing fair enrollment practices of their foreign workers. The laborers are from different countries and may have language barriers among themselves. This would affect their performance as it causes misunderstanding and misinterpretations among them. For the longer term, they will not be interested in working in the company anymore. We suggest that Top Glove start a native language class in the company. It can be held during weekends or after working hours. This would improve the understanding among all the foreign workers, and they will be able to understand the employers too. When foreign workers can speak in native language, they are more comfortable and easy to communicate with. They will enjoy their job more and not think of working in another company anymore. Second, workers' well-being. There is not anything more vital to Top Glove Corporation Berhad than the well-being and medical care for their labor force. They have made many strides throughout the long term and might have moved quicker to stretch out exhaustive well-being administration to all representatives. However, working in Top Glove might be exposed to the danger of chemical liquids such as latex. Other than that, the employees are also exposed directly under the heat of the sun when working around the factory. The employees can get heat stroke and bring damage to the skin, eyes, and immune system. We suggest that Top Glove handle a group of clinical health and wellness experts to give laborers ordinary well-being administrations. For example, free well-being evaluation for all representative and continuous well-being talks. Employees' well-being is important to make sure that they can work for the company in a longer time. Comments on the available practice of the company. Even though Top Glove has been established since 1991, Top Glove has advanced features in managing the compensation and benefits for employees. This is not only eases the job, but it could lessen the burden to handle thousands of employees and their compensation and benefits data. Top Glove made a shrewd choice in choosing the quickest, developing, and most well-known finance arrangement that is accessible. By taking on the software, which is pay scale, the organization's undertaking of dealing with the finance of its representatives has been more straightforward, and it has furnished the association with a great deal of advantages, counting bringing down how much time spent on it and giving them more admittance to it.